this was already entitled. So, which means they already did all the work. Right here, what you're looking at is our retention pond. We have a big retention pond. We actually got 2 retention ponds and a big swell over here. I'm gonna show you the swell. And the reason why we have to do that, because this land is at the bottom of a hill in a floodplain. It's not a flood zone, it's a floodplain, which means it's prone to flood. But a lot of that's because of infrastructure. You know, whoever the city not cleaning out the ditches and stuff like that. So this swell right here, if you can see behind me, and you can see some of that black thing right there is called a check down. It helps slow down the water. So not only is the water flowing behind the property, we have a retention pond here. We got a second retention pond over here that I'll show you. So we're making sure that this doesn't flood since we're at the bottom of the hill. There's another storm drain. As you can see, we have the barrier around that for erosion control, so sediment don't get down into the drains while we're doing construction. I'll show you one of these little pits, and then I'll show you that second retention pond. I get a lot of people in the comments say, hey, make longer videos. I've just never been much of a talker, man, but if it comes down to teaching you all, I'm gonna get out my shell. That right there's another pipe that's ran. This right here is the sewer being installed. Those precast concrete structures, these are all custom made based on my civil drawings. Let's see. Now, if you can't see what I'm saying, but look, you see that little ditch right there? Back in my hooping days, I would have jumped that. But we gonna walk around. Back in the day, I would have jumped that. Man, that's a big retention pond. I'm trying to find ways to beautify that. Anything, turning everything in kind of like an amenity. Probably put some park benches around it. I'll zero in on what I want to do when we get closer to completion, based on the space and how it looks. Same thing with here. We actually had to reposition how we had the house layout. We did 6 revisions of the site plan. So for all you future developers, aspiring developers, just know you're gonna go through a couple different site plans. And you also, you know, once you even get once you get under construction, you might have to make some changes then, because sometimes you don't know until you start building and digging. Like we had to order an extra manhole, which is a sewer,